Hey guys, welcome back to the unboxing review of my 163 centimeter full silicone Galatea doll presented by my new vendor, AllYourDolls. And if you want a Galatea doll or any other doll, you can check the about section where my vendors are and you can go through all your dolls. So with all that said, today we're going to do an initial review of my Galatea doll, check her body out, and make sure she got shipped here in great condition. So with all that said, let's get right to it. Well, here she is, ladies and gentlemen. My beautiful Galatea doll. Got her laid out in all her beauty. And she is my tallest doll. She's coming in at 163 centimeters, which is roughly around 5 foot 4 inches tall. So as you can see, her neck is bent from shipping. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Got my glove on. Because if you saw in the last video, I had a biking incident and it made me get a lot of stitches. I don't think y'all want to see my cut 24/7. Let me straighten this out. Okay. Almost. Okay. So yeah, the doll necks is often get bent in shipping. You can just straighten them back out. I see she has her prominent little collarbones here protruding. She has a amazing skin texture. I'm going to be honest with you. The pattern, which they had promoted for this doll, saying it had a full body skin pattern, it's apparent immediately that it's a great skin pattern on this doll. You know, the belly of this doll is firm, but it has some softness, you know, for a silicone doll. It has some depth of softness in it, even though it's firm. The breasts, they have a great feel to them. I have the nipples covered, and I will say, when I saw the nipples, they looked very realistic, like actually a black woman. It looked very real. The breasts feel great. They don't feel too jellified. They have some mass in them to where it could be very, very comparable to a human woman. I did notice this though. It's a bit of an indentation here on her breast, and that happened. Let me move this up some. That happened somewhere in shipping, and I don't know if it was maybe one of these zippers laying against her during shipping or something, but once again, hopefully AllYourDolls will get with the factory, and maybe they can provide something, a little bit better packaging that'll keep something like that from happening. But I did notice this indentation. It may come out in time, who knows. But I definitely love the skin pattern. When I see this belly button here, it's crazy. This is not a bad belly button. It has some, let's see if I can get this light a little closer. It has some little lines around this belly button that really make it have a realistic touch. But just the belly button itself is not my favorite look as far as some of the dolls that I have. It's not bad, but it just doesn't blow my mind. Let me move this arm up. Now as far as these legs, see that skin texture right there? I promise you, I've dated a chocolate woman like this before, and this pattern looks so realistic. I'm going to definitely have to do a comparison video with some of my other girls to just see how it compares, because you know most of these girls are all ultra realistic, but this skin pattern is so beautiful. Now when I get to the thighs, they feel nice and soft enough. That knee Has great definition to it. It looks pretty real. You know, I got to take my time because it's been a few times where I do initial inspection and I end up missing something. And sometimes the dolls just develop things later on, because a couple of my dolls have had little small pinholes of air come up later on after owning them, but nothing serious. But yes, this is a beautiful doll with beautiful skin. The only imperfection I've seen so far is that right there. Like I say, I don't hate her belly button, but it doesn't quite blow my mind. That's about the only thing. But I'm loving the texture on this lady. I'm going to try to get on this other side and see if I see anything that's out of place. I don't see anything out of place. I love, like I say, this knee. They did very well with this cocoa skin. Let me move this arm up. Looks beautiful to me. I just threw a pair of red panties that I had on her. That did not come with her. I think it's funny that a lot of things really show up on this doll because she's dark. So little lint and things really show up easily. I'm finna get up here with her right quick. Oh, check out this other breast. And from what I can see, From what I can see, I don't see any marks on this other breast. But I'm gonna have to get this side of her body, excuse me, into some more light before I can tell. So let's do that right now. I'm gonna turn her over. Before I turn her over, I wonder if you guys can tell right here, it's a little bit of hair coming from her vagina right there. I'm getting in the way of the light, but it's right here. And I move my finger, look right there. But that hair right there is coming from her vagina. She has one of the hairiest vaginas that I've ever seen on a doll, and it looks so gorgeous. It looks absolutely gorgeous the way they did her. I forgot what made me choose her to have hair down there like that, but they did a damn good job. So let's get her turned over. I was just getting ready to turn this girl over, but I just would be remiss not to mention the fact that by her being a dog girl, you would think that seam lines would show up on her a lot easier, but it's like a seam line here, but it's very faint. You can't see it. They did a very good job on her. I'm looking down here. It's supposed to be somewhere right here, but it's barely visible. I can sort of see it right here, and I can see it a bit right here, but for her to be dark skinned, they did a very good job on the seam line. Now, right here, it gets a bit whitish where the seam line is. You can see it sort of like right here. But once again, it's not glaring whatsoever, especially by her being a dark girl. Okay, I have her on her side, and once again, this skin pattern is very, very apparent on this doll. I think that is the best part of this doll that I've seen so far is just the skin pattern. I can barely see a bit of a seam line here. Let's see. I see like a small indentation right there. Once again, maybe she was laying in the box on something. Not quite sure, but nothing major. I come down here to the buttocks, and you know, as a black girl, you know, once again, it wasn't a whole bunch of different body types to choose from with Galatea doll right now. I actually went with their shortest body, which was this 163 centimeter, and I know as a brand they're going to continue to grow and add more body types. But I would have liked my black girl to have a bit more bottom, but this bottom is soft, but it's strange because it's sort of soft in a certain spot, like right here. But if you sort of go up underneath a little bit, that's where you feel a little bit of hardness in it. But The part that's soft is soft. It's not a deep gel butt. It's sort of a shallow gel butt, but it feels great to the touch. The part that I'm squeezing is super soft. It's just that once you start getting a little lower, that's when it gets a bit more rigid, so to speak. But she's a nice model. I don't see any other major damages like that indentation on her breast. That looks good. I have to get her on this other side though, because sometimes I've made the mistake of turning her on just one side and finding some on the other side later on. So all this looks great. Looks like she made it here safe on this side. Okay, I managed to get her turned on her other side, and I was looking. I don't see any more damaged spots or anywhere where she's been laying and got damaged. No, not yet at least. Everything looks great. Like I said, same lines. Her skin is beautiful. It looks like she made it here in good shape, other than that one dent. And this was the other side of her body. That's a bit dark, but I personally don't see anything on her back side, on either side, that looks bad. So she made it here safely. Like I say, she's a nice mix between firm and soft. Nice soft thighs, calf muscles, nice and soft, but you know, still has some firmness to them. Nice and soft. Around the knee, feels good. Thighs, this is a bit more firm, don't get me wrong, but like you say, it still has some softness to it. So yes, she's looking good. I'm definitely about ready to put the head. No, the next thing we'll be doing is checking the hands and the feet. I was about to say heads, because I am ready to see which head I'm gonna put on this girl. But we're gonna unwrap these hands and feet and see how well they are articulating, how they're moving, and if they came here nice and safely. With all this packaging, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. But this has been a pretty good initial inspection, with the exception of this one little indentation right here. You did good. You did good, girl. You made it here pretty much safely. I hope you really enjoyed part 2 of the unboxing review of my 163 centimeter full silicone Galatea doll, presented by AllYourDolls, my new vendor. My man Ken over there will take care of you if you need a Galatea doll or any other type of doll. All you have to do is check out the About section on the front page of my YouTube channel. So check back in and we will do a review of the hands and the feet for this Galatea doll. But until then, it's been me, JayDollKingHefner, and my 163 centimeter full silicone Galatea doll. As of right now, we are